Good night and welcome to Benalmádena's first English news broadcast. Digital Costa del Sol brings you every Friday all the information about this week's news. Benalmádena keeps growing and City Hall is starting to become too small for the level of activity of the municipality. The government team has acquired a new plot of land to expand the headquarters of the local administration.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and General Administration Councilman Sergio Torralbo held a press conference last week to announce a future expansion of City Hall, for which they've acquired a building on Avenida Juan Luis Peralta. We have always defended that the administrative center of municipal management should be in Benalmádena Pueblo, bringing the work of the City Council closer to the citizens and the rest of the town through the various mayoral offices and citizen service offices. With this purchase, we prove that our commitment to Benalmádena Pueblo is a nerve center of the local administration is a reality and will allow not only to expand the municipal offices and improve citizen services. Navas highlighted the value of the project, explaining that it will not only allow the expansion of the premises, but will also facilitate improved accessibility to the justice of the peace. The project is valued in €510,000 and also provides the Magistrates' Court with improved accessibility as demanded by neighbors. The Magistrates' Court building is on the second floor without elevator. People with reduced mobility have been complaining for years about the impossibility of carrying out their procedures because they cannot climb the stairs. For his part, Torralbo reviewed the evolution of the procedure, speaking about the requirements met by the land. This land acquisition was initiated from the heritage area through a procedure of free competition with the endorsements of the positive reports of intervention and deputy secretary. The plot had to meet a series of requirements established by the technicians of urbanism of the City Council. It should not be located more than 100 linear meters from the town hall, and that the price was not higher than more than €1,530 per square meter. Finally, he stressed that the expansion of the municipal offices is a necessity in the municipality, whose population is growing steadily. We are satisfied because both requirements have been met. We've obtained a plot of land just 30 meters away from City Hall in accordance with the price scales established by urbanism and with an area of 333 square meters. This way, we respond to a need. The population of Benalmádena has grown by almost 4,000 people registered in the last 2 years, and the volume of work has increased considerably, and with this expansion, we will increase the quality of service we offer to citizens.
City Council celebrated last week August plenary session, where it was approved the appointment of the philanthropist Yusuf Hamid as adopted son of Benalmádena, recognizing his generosity with the Kudeka Foundation.
Benalmádena's City Council unanimously approved in last week's plenary session the appointment of Dr. Yusuf Hamid as adoptive son of Benalmádena for his invaluable economic collaboration creating the Kudeka Institute of Studies and Research in Palliative Care, among other actions. Social Welfare Councilwoman Alicia Ladaga read the proposal that was accompanied by a letter from one of Kudeka's sponsors. On April 20, we present the inauguration of the Kudeka Institute of Studies and Research, whose main objective is to train professionals at all levels and branches to improve the quality of care in palliative care, as well as to develop initiative models of intervention and research. The referred center has become a reality thanks to the tireless struggle of Kudeka in its goal of adding life to the days and the extraordinary economic contributions of its main benefactor, Dr. Yusuf Hamid. At the inauguration ceremony of the emblematic institute, and in recognition of such enormous work and his financial contributions that have made a wonderful project a reality, the mayor of the municipality, Víctor Navas, undertook to promote the appointment of Yusuf Hamid as an adopted son of Benalmádena. The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, wanted to intervene before the vote to highlight the figure of Yusuf Hamid. Thanks to its donation, QDECA has financed the construction of the Yusuf Hamid Center for Studies and Research in Palliative Care, a facility with which Benalmádena consolidates its position as an international reference point in the field of palliative care. QDECA's work could not have a novel and high purpose: to bring dignity and time to people at a very difficult time in life, helping families to offer support and sustenance to people in those last stage of such a terrible disease as cancer. We wanted to highlight the important gesture that Dr. Yusuf Hamid has had with QDECA and therefore with Benalmádena, giving him an official recognition that could last in time. After naming him Benalmadense of the Year 2022, we will now make him adoptive son of Benalmádena. Yusuf Hamid is internationally recognized as a pharmaceutical entrepreneur for his defense of generic drugs, especially in less developed countries. In addition, he collaborates in many solidarity and cultural projects, including the Cipla Palliative Care Center in Pune, India, which shares with QDECA the focus on comprehensive end-of-life care and also offers specialized training to professionals.
The government team reached an agreement with real estate agents of the municipality to work together, informing the citizens about different initiatives launched to promote residential rent.
The mayor of Benalmádena, Víctor Navas, and General Administration Councilman Sergio Torralbo held a meeting last week with real estate agents to work together in the different policies designed to facilitate access to housing promoted from the government team. The meeting also served to collect their concerns and initiatives in order to promote residential rental against tourism. In Benalmádena, we have a huge problem of access to housing as a result of the tourist pressure in the municipality. While in 2015 there were 2,000 beds in homes for rent for tourist purpose, that figure has increased to almost 25,000 in 2022. Within our policies, we have launched a housing stock intent for social renting, and by September we will open a new call for incentives for the promotion of long-term residential rental with aid that will reach up to 6,000 euros. Navas explained that the meeting was productive, setting guidelines for the collaboration with the agents for the promotion of the residential rent aid. It has been a very fruitful meeting because we've agreed to collaborate in the promotion of long-term residential rental against the tourist one in Benalmádena, with the agents helping us in the dissemination of the incentives line for the promotion of residential rental. We want to facilitate access to housing not only for families and young people in the municipality, but also for people who come to Benalmádena to work, and to achieve this the best thing is to expand the supply of housing for residential rental in order to contribute to a drop in prices.
Students of different degrees and modules will be able to do their internships in the City Hall of Benalmádena thanks to a collaboration agreement. Each student will have a fixed place of work and a municipal employee in charge.
Employment Councilman Joaquín Villazón offered a press conference last week at the mayor's office to highlight the value of a collaboration agreement with universities and institutes to offer their students internships at the City Council. We want to inform the students of the possibility that they have to sign agreements with this City Council for the realization of their professional practices in our facilities. We currently have two types of internships: vocational training institutes with an annual presence of between 15 and 20 students distributed in the various municipal facilities, and with universities, which provide about 10 students each year. He also explained how the agreement works. Anyone who wishes to carry out their professional practices in this City Council, here they have their place and possibility to do so, without having to travel to other cities. In the case of high schools, it is usually the centers themselves who contact the municipal services to consult the possibility of internships in the City Council, but sometimes it is the students themselves who make the consultation, as usually happens with the students at the university. The councilman spoke about the type of job profiles that usually have internships, explaining that they will be supervised by City Council employees. Each student is provided with a workplace and a municipal employee responsible for supervising their training. The most common work they do in the City Council is that of administrative assistant, although in some cases they also collaborate with areas such as urbanism or sports. Junta de Andalucía Education Ministry creates collaboration agreements with institutes that teach FP courses to perform internships at the City Council. They also have students of middle and higher degrees. The educational centers can contact directly with the consistory to consult the possibility of doing internships.
The urban artist Victor Garcia and his project Playing Colors are present now in Benalmádena thanks to the refurbishment intervention made at the Miramar basketball court.
Sports Councilman Joaquín Villazón visited last week the basketball court of Miramar, located on Avenida de la Obsidiana, where the urban artist Victor Garcia is developing some artistic painting works included in his project Play in Colors. We wanted to take advantage of the necessary renovation of the paint in this sports court to develop a different performance which brings a new attraction and an added value to these facilities. The performance has already aroused great interest in the environment. Many people come every day to see how Victor Garcia works on the sports court, and even several artists have come to be interested in the possibility of recording a video clip in the facilities. Villazón highlighted that the painting work should be finished by the end of August and appealed to the public not to use the courts until the work is complete. We want the basketball court to have its grand opening after the painting works in September with the organization of a basketball tournament. From sports, we are studying similar interventions in other sports courts in Benalmádena. The artist in charge of the project, Victor Garcia, told us more about Playing Colors, an initiative that was already executed in other municipalities. Play in Colors acts in the urban landscape from a new perspective, making an enveloping sports painting with colors and shapes ranging from the exterior walls to the pavement and play elements of the sports courts. I have developed similar actions in Marbella, Estepona, or Alaurín de la Torre.
And these are today's headlines. City Hall acquires land for an expansion of its headquarters. Yusuf Hamied appointed as adoptive son of Benalmádena. Collaboration agreement with real estate agents. Work practice at City Council. The Playing Colors project arrives to Benalmádena. The weather forecast for the weekend will leave us with low cloudy or clear skies, temperatures rising with little change on the coast, minimum of 20 degrees and maximum of 31. Winds from the east or southeast with a strong gust in the region of Antequera, decreasing during the afternoon. And that's all. Thank you for watching us, and remember, you can stay updated on our website or social media profile on Facebook and Twitter. Have a good night and enjoy the weekend.